Good evening, Postal family. What's going on? My name is Saeed. Welcome back to my channel. How's everybody doing on this Sunday evening? Well, we got some stuff going on with the ballots coming in. Different people are telling me that certain people, like in Florida and some Midwest, I'm getting comments that they've received their ballots, and at the same time, a lot of people are telling me where the ballots at. So it's just I don't know. The shipping times are different, so they've been mailed out already. So they keep saying that West Coast first, and then they're gonna work their way towards the East Coast, which is not true because someone in Florida already had commented that they received it. So I don't know how specific they are when they're mentioning the mailing of the ballot. So I would just say, just hang in there, folks. Everybody, they should be arriving momentarily. I can't guarantee you exactly when, but all I know is that they've been shipped out already. First, if you're new to the channel, my name is Saeed. Mailman Saeed is what I go by. Postal content is what I do. If you like this sort of content, I appreciate it. If you join my channel, appreciate all my subscribers, all my supporters. Keep on giving me those comments, guys. They're very informative. I love reading them. I've answered quite a few of them, so I'm trying to wrap up on that. Always am, but it's a good thing. So many comments, it's a blessing. So, anyways, today's topic I'm discussing is arbitration. Want to go a little bit more further into arbitration, exactly how it works and what we're headed towards, what we can hope to accomplish with arbitration. So, I'm gonna jump into that article, but. How's everyone doing? Also, some comments I've been getting, like, overall, when you look at the previous NALC leadership, what they did with the. Another thing I had mentioned is the during Christmas time, during these 3 weeks, they take away the penalty time. And also, somebody had mentioned that the settlement for the Christmas, the penalty V time was the agreement was only for 11 months. Then my answer to that is, why was that even agreed upon? It should be all 12 months. I mean, we're not working any less harder on. If anything, we're working twice as harder on these 3 weeks. I don't understand the compromise, the settlement. Who bothered to agree on that? So a lot of questions even in the previous leaderships of NALC. Like, another thing that keeps popping up that a lot of folks don't mention is why our work week starts on Saturday. I mean, think about it for a second. Our work week starts on Saturday and then ends on Friday, when the rest of the country, private, public, they're all off on the weekends. I don't know how that was settled. Who agreed to this thing? Post office, of course, they're gonna throw what's convenient at them, but they kind of screwed the carriers at the same time. Had we had the weekend off, there would be a little bit time with the family. Everyone would be that much more happier. But they could have had it where the new PTFs or the CCAs can handle the Saturday workload. A lot of things could have been worked out, but another weak step that NALC took, agreeing to this crap that the work week starts on Saturday. Now, I know this might have been a very long time ago. I'm just mentioning it now, but it still comes to mind that why it is like that, why the schedule. That's another thing the future NALC leadership's got to look at. But the current one, it's out of the question. The current person is completely zero. He can't even get our raises correctly, much less think about these additional things. That's he's way above his head. He can't handle all that. So, anyways, get to today's topic about the arbitration, a little bit more detail. The United States Postal Service has long history of collective bargaining with its various unions. When negotiations between USPS and union reach an impasse, they often turn to arbitration to resolve their differerences. What is arbitration? Arbitration is a process where a neutral third party, an arbitrator, which is Mr. Nolan for us, reviews the disputed issues and makes a binding decision. This decision is legally enforceable and replaces the need for a court trial. In the case of the USPS, no, let's see. In the case of the USPS, arbitration is typically used to resolve disputes over contract terms, such as wages, benefits, and working conditions. Types of arbitration. There are two main types of arbitration used in USPS labor negotiations. Rights arbitration. This type of arbitration is used to interpret existing contract language. If there is a disagreement about how a contract provision should be applied, either side can file a grievance and request arbitration. Interest arbitration. This type of arbitration is used to determine the terms of a new contract when the parties cannot reach an agreement through negotiation, which is what we're headed, hopefully. Everybody votes no on their ballots once everybody has them, so this is where we're headed, hopefully. This type of arbitration used to determine terms of a new contract when the parties cannot reach an agreement through negotiation. An interest arbitrator will consider the proposals of both sides and issue a decision that sets the terms of the new contract. Recent arbitration cases. In recent years, the USPS has faced several high-profile arbitration cases. One notable example is the 2019 arbitration between the USPS and the National Association of Letter Carriers. This case involved a dispute over wages, health benefits, and other contract terms. Same thing we're facing right now. The arbitrator issued a decision that included wage increases and changes to health insurance plans. Another significant arbitration case involved the American Postal Workers Union. APWU represents a wide range of USPS employees, including clerks, maintenance workers, and vehicle operators. In 2021, the APWU and the USPS went to arbitration over a new contract. The arbitrator's decision included wage increases, improvements to the health benefits, and changes to overtime rules. The role of the arbitration in the USPS arbitration plays a crucial role in the labor relations of the USPS. It provides a mechanism for resolving disputes without resorting to strikes or work stoppages. By using arbitration, the USPS and its unions can maintain labor peace and ensure the continued delivery of mail to millions of Americans. Potential impact of arbitration on the USPS arbitration decisions can have a significant impact on USPS's finances and operations. For example, an arbitrator's decision to award substantial wage increases or improved benefits can increase the USPS labor costs. On the other hand, an arbitrator decision to impose work rule changes or limit staffing levels can help the USPS reduce costs. Conclusion. Arbitration is an important tool for resolving labor disputes at the USPS. By understanding the different types of arbitration and the recent trends in USPS arbitration cases, we can gain valuable insights into the future of labor relations at the Postal Service. Good little article there, talks about different scenarios in the past we faced, and it has gone to arbitration both with the APWU and the NALC, and both had general wage increases, but I don't know the details yet of how much the wage increases were. I'm hoping it was better than the original tentative agreement that was passed, so that's what we're looking at right now, guys. As soon as all of you all have your ballots, you know what to do. It's just a matter of time now. Get this thing done. Each of you correctly fill out the ballot, hit that no, fill out that no section. And we don't have time to play around, so send it back and let's get to the next level, which is arbitration, and take our chances there. In the past, it has worked for us. It has give us, a little bit more wage increases than the tentative agreement. So this time, why not this time around? I mean, that's what we can look for. The tentative agreement is next to nothing, basically. And he's put out something new on the NALC website. He's made a nice little chart showing all the wage increases and everything, all the step increases included in it, which we get regardless of his interference, I should say, or he thinks we're dumb. We can't figure things out. We can't see what's going to happen with this, just making it look like it's a very good agreement. He's worked hard those 600 days. Dummy hasn't done anything. Well, we don't know why he took that many days, wasted everybody's time. Came out with a garbage tentative agreement that looks like it was made with the help of AI. I don't know what he did. It's still a mystery. And it's still a mystery why he's still the president after all the trouble he faced in New Orleans. It's the top heads, the old heads, got him off easy in the convention. You guys know the history. I don't need to bring it back. So he just doesn't need to be there. He doesn't need to screw with us more and send this thing to arbitration, and hopefully we get better deals. Now, if he's fighting for us in the arbitration, which some people told me is going to be different people in there, so hopefully they can present a different case for us carriers, than what he's claiming. So that's again the article on arbitration. Good useful information, and that's which way we're headed. Now, a lot of you are still saying you haven't received the ballot. I understand that, but all I'm hearing is they've been mailed out already. So now it's just a matter of time. Now, how much time, I don't know. Hopefully not too long. Within a week, most of us will start receiving them. I don't know. It's still another thing. Want to commend all my carriers, all my fellow carriers, and the hard work we all are doing in these 3 weeks. We're almost there, another week and a half, Christmas Eve. So it's going to be tough. Each day is tough. A lot of packages we've been seeing since this year, since November. Some stations might be earlier than that. So I'm just seeing in my particular station, the volume went up in early November and hasn't stopped. So I just want to commend all my carriers out there again for the hard work you all do. I'm right there with you. So very appreciative the workforce I represent. So we definitely deserve a whole lot better livable wage, and the medical insurances has gone up big time. So at this point, arbitration has got to help us all out. Carriers in different cities, I've mentioned before, north, south, wherever, California, really struggling with some stations have cut out even overtime. So that's, to live off of a regular check, I mean, that's God help, it's really, really, really tough. So those livable wage increase definitely is a must at this point. There's no other choice. So that's it. That's where we're at right now, guys. When you receive the ballots, you all know what to do. Cross out the no. Don't write anywhere else. Follow the instructions on it. Nice and simple. Wrap it up. Seal it. Ship it back. Throw it at his face and send this thing to arbitration. We're praying that it benefits us big time. So that's it for today's video. On other news, we don't like to hear politics, but Trump is coming in the office in a few weeks, and his privatization talk has started up again. I don't know if he can pull it off. He's definitely trying. And he's just talking bad, like ways to, not giving the post office any more bailouts. He's already said that. Post office is not going to get any more bailouts. So that's another concern, because all the money the bailout gets, the top heads, management eat it anyway. So once this arbitration is settled and we get a higher wage, where's that funding going to come from? So a lot of things of concern right now. The high management has eaten a lot of what's ours rightfully. We're the front line, and they get all the bonuses, and we don't even get a holiday bonus. Nothing like that. No profit sharing is never heard of. I always remember I used to be in FedEx for a few years, and we had profit sharing. I still I did some hard time over there, and I do remember that part of it, that they gave us profit sharing. But again, that's a private organization, and our top head, the Joy, he's trying to turn USPS into that private sector. But I think they got to go a lot through Congress. We're in the Constitution. It's not as easy as somebody, Trump, whoever, is going to talk about it and it's going to happen. It's a big process. You got to get a lot of congressmen to approve on it. It's a big old situation. It's a mess. He needs to leave alone right now. Got to figure out what we have right now with all the joys, all the modernization, delivering for America, consolidation that he's messing around with, and all the senators are, pissed off at him. Speaking of the Joy, I gotta do it, man. It just makes me laugh. He's a disgrace. Look at this. Just cracks me up, man. I'm sure it cracks up all of us. This guy, he's sitting, all the senators are chewing him out. They're serious, like they're expecting some, serious answers. And this clown just blocks off his ears like, a child would do in like second grade. Like, you're hearing something you don't like, some kind of weird, a song or something. You know how children, they just cover their ears, but you don't expect it from the postmaster general of the postal service. That's the disgrace we have right now. Him with this clown, Renfro, the two top tag team of clowns we have. It's just insane right now. It needs a turnaround. But he does stuff like that because he knows the Congress can't do anything. The Board of Governors controls everything. They have the power to remove him, and with Trump taking office for his second term, he has that leverage. Trump is the one that originally appointed him, so he's got nothing to worry about. But if there's any sense in the Board of Governors, it's already too late. They would have removed him before this dummy implemented the Delivering for America plan, so we would be in a different situation. But I don't know. Things are in the positive, that's for sure. But look forward to what's going to happen with this arbitration for the carriers, and we'll go from there. Anyway, guys, hope everybody's having a good weekend. Another tough week coming of this peak season, packages galore. All your hard workers are, I much respect you. I commend you. And that's it. We'll see you on the next take. Stay positive out there. Stay good. Stay safe. And Mailman Saeed will see you on the next time. We're out. Bye. Good day.